So the purpose of this video is to show my collection of 1960s cars. This is an overview, and then we'll show you everything more directly. These were my personal cars from when I was a child, starting at about 7 years old through maybe 11 or 12. And I just found these again in my basement, forgot that they were there, and we're moving, so somebody told me, gee, these things might be valuable, and so I thought I would document them on film, and maybe somebody would be interested in them. So we'll start with the oldest cars first, which are this grouping here. These are the 1967 Hot Wheels. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. And I'll send you a list of them along with this video. Those are the 67 Hot Wheels. This group here, and I need to bring another car or two in here. This group here is the Hot Wheels that are dated 1968 on the bottom. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. This small group is the Hot Wheels dated 1969. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, including the extra cool snake and mongoose cars, which pop up. Was considered really cool back then when I was a kid. Don't know if it's still cool. These are 3 planes that are called Hot Birds, I believe, or Thunderbirds, or something like that. They're dated 1960. There are some cases that go with these. This was my original 12-car collector's case, and I'll show you the inside of that, and it still is able to pop up like that and make, that's the other side of it. And this case holds 12 cars, and that's what the inside looks like. Then I have these other cars here. These are not dated, so I'll give you the names of them. Those are all Hot Wheels right there. These are 2 Hot Wheels that were a race set. I know that you race them somehow. They have motors. I have no idea. Maybe they still work if you plug them in. There's a spot to plug them in right there. And I don't have the charger, but I know that they plugged in somehow. This is a Corgi car, just happened to be here, Corgi Juniors. This says it's Matchbox, but it doesn't look like one, so it's really an unusual car. I think this was a motorcycle that was associated somehow with Matchbox. That's the bottom of it. This is not Matchbox. These here are some collectible cars that came from Kellogg's. So So they're all still in the thing. This is the Raisin Bran, the Kellogg's Mini Wheats, the Kellogg's Corn Pops, and the Apple Jacks car. So these are advertising. I sent away for these at some point. Also, we have these Shell Classic sports cars. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, all in their cases. These are not as early as the Hot Wheels. Again, I'll give a list of what these all are. And maybe you can't see, that's a that's a Porsche 959, Mercedes-Benz, a Porsche Turbo. These, I think, are from the 80s, judging from the date of the cars. Maybe 70s Jaguar, made in China, Porsche 911 SC, Mercedes-Benz 500 SL, a Ferrari 288 GTO, and last but not least, a BMW Z1. Wish I had the real one. I also have two other things. I have one more case, which is the 24 car case that unfortunately I rode on as a child. There's my handwriting on there, and it still has the original case with the original plastic, a little damaged, but it's still there. And the coolest thing that I still have is the Talking Service Center. So this is the Hot Wheels Talking Service Center. I do not believe that it talks anymore, but that's what it looks like on the outside. There's a place to park cars on the roof. And what you would do was you would open this up on both sides, and you could service your cars or pretend you were servicing your cars in here. And there were a couple of Hot Wheels this still works. You could have your cars go up and down just like that. It looks like the bottom one is broken off here, so that would normally have a tab there. But this upper tab is still in place, and then it had another tab where you would put another piece of the orange Hot Wheels track, and you could run your cars up and down and into the service bays. And oh, there's another car that I didn't even know was in there. That's a Mustang. Does not appear to be a Hot Wheels, but rather maybe some knockoff Mustang. And then the last thing I want to show you is my tiny collection of Matchbox cars, which is from the same date. So these cars here are all of the Matchbox cars. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. And again, I'll give a list. They are quite cool. Better made than Hot Wheels, but I know not as collectible in America. They do include some really interesting things like a horse trailer with the horses, a house truck with the removable house, a really cool Lotus race car, and some functioning cranes like these two. There's a refrigerator car, which I think, no, yeah, opens up, so it's still there. That opens up. These are all in pretty amazing shape, honestly. This was always my favorite, the Griffo. The Griffo. And then a really cool Honda trailer, which would hook on the back of one of these cars. Unfortunately, the car that that holds dogs, this little truck was a dog hauler. It does not have the dogs in it anymore. But the dump truck still dumps. And my wife and I are moving and need to find a new home where all of this could be better appreciated by someone. So if you're interested in my little collection, let me know. Thanks and have a nice day.